What LeBron James has done in his career has been incredibly fulgent. It's been spectacular. It's been something special. It's been something that we've never seen before. To come in to the NBA with the level of expectations that he's had, and then surpass those expectations just shows you how special of a player that he is, and a special of a player that he has been. That's why, still in 2020, can you imagine that LeBron James is still the best player in the world? He came into the league in 2003, probably since the 2005 season, his sophomore season in the NBA. He's been the best player in the world. That's how great he's been. That's how talented he's been. And that's how special of a player that he's become. And he's kind of surpassed the NBA. When people think of the NBA, if you just look at LeBron James' social media followers on Twitter and Instagram, he's surpassed the NBA. He's bigger than the NBA. That's why I think people need to appreciate his greatness. That's why I think people need to start showing him a little bit more respect, because once LeBron James leaves the NBA, it can probably going to be in the next 5 years. We don't know who's going to carry that mantle of being that superstar player, that legend, that iconic figure that everybody knows in the NBA, like the Michael Jordans of the world, like the Kobe Bryants of the world, like the Magic Johnsons of the world. These guys come around every, 15 years? So people need to start respecting what LeBron James is doing. People need to stop hating on LeBron James. People need to just enjoy this last ride that he's on with the Los Angeles Lakers. You can love him, you can hate him, but you can't take nothing away from him and what he's done for the NBA, and also what he's done outside of the NBA as well. And I just think that a lot of people are talking about the Los Angeles Clippers when they face on Christmas Day. I really didn't get a chance to talk about this, and the Los Angeles Lakers problems, and we're saying things about LeBron James. Oh, he shot 12 threes. He was doing this and that. A lot of people didn't really watch the game, because if you notice that when they had Avery Bradley on the floor and 9 shooters on the floor and Rajon Rondo on the floor, the Los Angeles Clippers players were sagging to the paint, basically making it hard for LeBron James to drive. And when you got 9 shooters on the perimeter, then it's going to be hard for LeBron James to drive to the basket. So that's why you can't really get carried away and really caught up in all these regular season games. That's why I like to tell people, with LeBron James, he's all about the postseason. All these games, no matter if it's Christmas Day, no matter if it's opening day, no matter if it's Martin Luther King Day, those are just 1 out of 82. Those are regular season games. Not every player is going to play great on every game of the season. Not every player is going to have great games. Not every player is going to have great weeks. Sometimes the best of the players are going to have bad weeks in the NBA. That's just how the NBA works over the course of the long season. But in 2020, I expect the Los Angeles Lakers, and I expect LeBron James to go out and capture a championship. I expect them to go out and probably make a trade or sign somebody on the buyout market once that starts to happen, to get maybe another shooter, or probably get a player that can create off the dribble. Maybe Derrick Rose gets bought out. Maybe J.J. Redick gets bought out and they can find him another shooter, so you won't have to worry about the Clippers or the Houston Rockets or teams they play in the playoffs clogging the paint when LeBron James is trying to drive. I think people got too caught up in the hype of the Christmas Day games, which is expected. But the Los Angeles Lakers are still the number 1 seed in the West. The Los Angeles Lakers are still my pick to go out and win and capture a championship. And LeBron James, to me, is still the best player in the world. And like I said, we've never seen a player be this great for this long. What he's doing, he's defining time. That's why I hate when people say that he needs to capture a championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. Even if he doesn't capture a championship with the Los Angeles Lakers, everything he's doing right now is just icing on the cake. LeBron James can retire right now, and his legacy is still going to be intact. He solidified his legacy coming back in 2016 down 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors. That was his defining moment of his career. So right now, anything else that he's doing is just kind of icing on the cake. But once again, I feel that LeBron James in 2020 is still the best player in the world. I feel that the Los Angeles Lakers is going to go out and capture a championship, because even though people are caught up on the Clippers do have the best team, but I still feel deeply in my heart that the Los Angeles Lakers have the best duo in the NBA. And once again, I feel that people need to start appreciating LeBron James and not forgetting what type of legend that he is, because this run is not going to last forever. He's not going to play forever. He's not going to be a top dog forever. This is his last ride. And I feel like people need to appreciate that and not hate that, because who knows when we're going to have another player of LeBron James caliber that's going to take the NBA to the next level. A lot of people say it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. I do not see it. A lot of people are saying it's Luka Doncic. Maybe it's going to be Luka Doncic. But for right now, LeBron James is more than the NBA. He's been more than basketball for so long. He's the true definition of being more than an athlete. Everything he's done on the court and off the court, and I think we need to appreciate what he has done and just take a step back and look and see how crazy it is that in 2020, it's been 17 years I've been watching LeBron James. In 2020, he's still the best player in the NBA. That is just crazy to think about.